forward to reading it.
What about this opportunity? That this is for me. This is what I want to do.
Well, for me, I'm hosting a new show on National Geographic called Explorer, which is going to be a talk show with documentaries in it, and we're going to use some of the footage from this show, and we're going to talk about what's in this show. But for me, this is an issue that politics gets in the way of, and sometimes the media gets in the way of. The science is clear and irrefutable about climate change, but there's something about political ideology that means if you grew up in a certain type of family, often if you're a dyed-in-the-wool Republican, there are certain types of Republican anyway who just won't buy into this science. And to me, it defies rationality. If you are rational and you look at the evidence and you look at the science, this is real. And I don't care whether you grew up in a right-wing or a left-wing family. I don't care what your dad taught you or your lecturer taught you 20 years ago. I don't care what books you read 13 years ago, 14 years ago. The science right now is very close to unanimous and clear. And there is a problem we have, which is the science is obscured by the package of beliefs that ideology comes with. And what I hope is that a show like this, not just with an American reach but with a global reach, and a show that uses huge names like Joshua Jackson and David Letterman, can kind of cut through the ideology that is stopping some of the progress that needs to be made on climate change. And I really think that, there are times when the media gets in the way of solving or helping to fix this problem.
Definitely
this is an example. National Geographic and this show with this team of people, I think, can really help people see through the hype and through the propaganda, and make people realise the truth. It's not even an opinion. If you say climate change is happening, that's not an opinion. It's just a fact. It's like smoking. There was a debate for a long time about whether smoking caused cancer. Now, it's not an opinion, right? If you say to me smoking causes cancer, I don't go, that's your opinion, right? It's not, it's a fact. We are at the point now with climate change where it's a fact. It's a fact. And people can't see it. There are millions of people in America, in particular, that can't see that. And I think that a show like this, which deals with facts and science and uses brilliant minds and celebrities to help communicate that message, can make a difference. What I'm trying to say is Nat Geo can save the world.
There you go. So based on the footage that you guys took, what do you think you learned the most personally that you didn't know prior?
I think how much has happened in the last few years, and you'll see from the footage in these films what has happened to glaciers, for example, and sea levels rising, and communities that are disappearing. When you read about these things in newspapers, when you see all this stuff mentioned in presidential debates, it's abstract. What beautiful photography does, and Nat Geo specialises in beautiful photography, is it allows you to see, not in the abstract, what's really happened and what's happened recently. And if that doesn't alarm you, then we're not going to get through to you. But it will get through to some people.
Well, I'm looking forward to watching it.
Great.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.